Okay, this is your practice video with the introduction to Flip Classroom, just to help you practice taking notes and kind of see what I expect. I know if you're coming from Mr. Gehrig's classroom, my stuff is very similar to what he does. In fact, we use the same, or pretty much the same video notes. So yeah, if you've had him, you pretty much know it's going to work. If you haven't, this is all new to you, so this is your practice run. So at the top, it'll have the name of it. A lot of them will say like Unit 1, Day 5, Unit 1, Day 6, or whatever. And then maybe a quick summary of what it's about. Your learning targets here. I can fill out video notes and use them to answer questions on a Canvas quiz tomorrow. And I can learn about Mr. Howard in his classroom. Okay, so first off, when you're doing these, I know it's very tempting to fast forward, because you can on YouTube fast forward through it, and that will get your notes filled in, but on a regular basis you won't understand, and you'll miss a lot of key stuff that I'm trying to teach you. So daily you'll get 12 points, 2 points for your notes, and then 10 points for your homework. Well, you'll get your 2 points for your notes, and then when it comes to doing your homework, you'll struggle. So don't do that. Just I'll try to keep these videos between 10 and 15 minutes long. So try to find time to do those. We won't have them every single night, but a lot of nights. This will be your homework, is filling out your notes. So first off, about me. This is my 15th year of teaching, but it is my first year at Homestead. I got my bachelor's degree in mathematics, so I majored in math and I minored in education at, I'll just say IPFW, not really university, but now it's PFW, but it used to be IPFW when I graduated. I do have a Purdue University degree. I got my master's in education at Indiana Wesleyan. And I recently, in 2018, the fall of 2018, I completed 6 graduate level courses, so about half of a master's in math, so that I could continue teaching dual credit courses, which I did for the previous 5 years before coming to Homestead. I taught dual credit calculus, dual credit statistics, and I attended high school at Adams Central. If you've heard of Adams Central, that's incredible. It's a very tiny school, about 50 minutes south of here in Monroe, which is south of Decatur. In high school, I played baseball and tennis. My claim to fame, my senior year in baseball, we were state runner-up. I was a starting first baseman. Don't ask me the score, it's kind of a sensitive subject, but I have coached 2 different sports, and it's the same, baseball and tennis. I coached for about 12 seasons of both of those. I've taught at 2 other schools before coming to Homestead. I started my career at Jay County High School, and then the next 10 years of my career was where I graduated, Adams Central. Again, that's where I was before I came here. My birthday is March 6th. So you're going to want to write that down so you can bring in your gifts, your birthday presents to me on March 6th, just a couple months away. I've been married to my wife, Carly. We've been married now for 12 years. We have 4 kids now. We started first, my oldest is Moses, and he is 8 years old, and then Annabelle. She is 6 years old, and then Isaac is 3 years old, and then our youngest, Samson, is now 11 months old, so he's almost 1. I have 2 siblings. You may know one of them. One of them is Michael. If you have taken chemistry or will take chemistry, there's a 50-50 chance you'll have him in class. He teaches chemistry here at Homestead. And then I have an older sister, also Carrie. I don't travel a lot, but one place I do love is Las Vegas. And I've been there 4 times. You think a math teacher, a teacher that teaches statistics, would know not to gamble, but I do like to gamble. I love blackjack, that's my favorite. My favorite sports teams. Okay, now this is, all 3 of them are kind of embarrassing lately, but number 1, my favorite is the Cubs. Okay, so a couple years ago that was pretty exciting. They won the World Series, but as of recently it's been very disappointing. Even more disappointing, the Bears for football. Again, don't talk about them, please. And then the Hoosiers. I'm an IU basketball fan, so I don't really care for college football as much, but I do love college basketball. I don't really care for NBA either. I just kind of stick with college basketball when it comes to basketball. Okay, so flip your paper over now. More about the class, how you're going to be graded. So probably the most important part. Some students kind of forget this as we get going into class. The biggest chunk of your grade is going to come from tests. Okay, that's 70%. 70% of your grade. So you can get A pluses and all the homework you want, but if you fail a test, you're going to be failing the class. You know, the tests are where we got to know, do you know what you're talking about? Okay, and these can be retaken. You'll give you 1 shot on a lot of them, most, but not all. So we're not going to do all retakes. We did last semester, Algebra 1, we did allow you to try every single one over, and it took too much time. So there will be a few we're just going to say you get 1 shot and that's it. So you're going to want to do your best on that one. Your quizzes are worth 20% of your grade, and these cannot be retaken. Okay, so you take it once, you're done. Then your homework, and this is where a lot of people they put all their eggs in their homework basket, and it's only worth 10%. Really, it's just a matter of practicing, for you to practice and get ready for the tests and quizzes. So just getting the homework done isn't good. I'd rather you spend your time really trying to understand and not just trying to get it done. Most students, just the homework, they're trying to get it done, trying to move on, get it done, turn it in, be done for the day. And I understand that completely, but don't fall into that trap. Now, out of that 10%, every day you'll have video notes worth 2 points. Okay, so would love it if you do these videos on time. If you don't fake it. One of my biggest pet peeves is people who lie, liars and cheaters. So if you forgot about it, don't just grab somebody else's copy real quick. If I catch that, it is cheating, and I will get the fullest punishment I can find. So don't do that. I would rather you walk in and say, "Hey, Mr. Auer, I forgot my notes." You lose 2 points. Okay. Your homework then is worth 10 points. So let's say you forget one day, sit down, watch the video. It's going to take up probably 15 minutes of your work time that day. But I'd rather you do that than to just copy off someone else, because you're not going to learn the stuff. You just wrote down stuff. That's all you did. Wrote down information. You didn't actually understand it or learn it. So yeah, those are worth 10 points. And when it's a Math Excel or a Canvas quiz, it's unlimited tries. So there's absolutely no reason to not get almost 100 on that, unless it's just you flat out don't understand it. And even then, you'll be in class to ask questions, so you could potentially very easily get 100% at least on this. Okay, so if you happen to forget to do your notes, you sit down, you watch your notes beginning of the class. Again, I don't recommend, you're gonna fall behind if you do that every day. But if you come in and you do your notes real quick, do your homework, you're an 83 for that day. You'll still get an 83%. So if you forget to do your video notes, it's not a lost cause. Don't make a habit of it. That's your responsibility too. I mean, I can't stop you from doing that, but sometimes that happens. Sorry, my lights in my room just turned off while I was recording this. Any assignment on Math, Excel, or Canvas are going to be graded on correctness. So that's why it's important not just fly through the notes, because when you get to the homework, you've got to get it right to get credit. Yeah, take your time, go slow, taking notes, and then you'll fly through your homework a lot faster. Now, the physical worksheets, it's your job to grade them as you go. And we don't do a lot of physical worksheets, but every now and then I'll just add in a quick review physical worksheet, like an actual worksheet you have to write on. It's not on the computer. Those are going to be graded on completeness. Okay. When you're absent, check Canvas. Okay, assignments, typically they're posted on Canvas, and a lot of times I'll have them posted days in advance. I'm going to try to keep up, 4 or 5 days in advance, and if you ever want to work ahead, you can work ahead. It's up to you. It is an expectation that you check while you're gone. If you're sick, eventually you're well enough to come back to school, then we want you to watch your video. Don't come ask me, hey, what did I miss? If you're gone a day, don't come back the next day and ask me what you missed. I'm going to tell you, check Canvas. Okay, it's all right there. If you're absent, you're still responsible for having video notes completed the day you return. But Mr. Howard, I was in the hospital. I was puking my brains out. Sorry, 2 points. It's 2 points out of 12 for that day. So get them done. If you don't get them done, sit down, do them real quick, then do your assignment. And maybe you're asking, well, what if I forget to do my notes? What's my incentive to do them and then do my homework? Why wouldn't I just want to do my homework, get it done? I didn't mention it up here. These video notes, I am going to let you use. So you may use on quizzes. So I'll let you use it on your quiz, your notes. Which is why eventually, and I talked about it in class, get a binder. You can get a very small, get the cheapest, whatever the very cheapest, the smallest half-inch binder is going to be enough. Don't spend more than $1 or $2 on it if you can find it. Get a very, very cheap binder and keep all your notes in it. Keep them in order. I'm going to have them hole punch for you. I'm going to have the whole packet for you. Put them in there. Then when it's quiz time, open up your notes. You can go use your notes on the quiz. If you didn't do your notes, you're going to have nothing to use on the quiz. So that's going to be my reward for those who do their notes every day, is they can use it on their quizzes. Not on the tests. The tests you're on your own, but on the quizzes, yes. If you ever have questions, you can try to email me, or you can Canvas message me. I don't typically check my email or Canvas after 3 o'clock, and I won't check it again until the next morning. I have a family. Like I said, I have 4 kids, so I get home, I'm a dad and a husband. I'm not a teacher anymore, so I'll get to it in the morning, so you can go ahead and send it. Tips for success in any class: check your email. Check your email and Canvas messages every day at the beginning of the day, just in case you got anything from any teacher, any message from any teacher. So for the flipped classroom to be successful for you, if you've never done it before, there are some traps you can fall in. If you've done it before, you probably kind of already know this. Watch and listen to the entire video. Like I said, you're going to be tempted to want to fast forward through it and then pause and just write down whatever notes you see. That'll get you 2 points for the day, but it won't help you learn the stuff. So do it to learn, not to get it done. And you're going to have a ton of time to ask questions. I mean, we're really giving you a lot of time to work here to get this stuff done. Work together in your groups. We're going to have you in groups of 4. Be focused and ask questions. Seek additional help when necessary, and you do still have to study some. Okay, so the flipped classroom doesn't suddenly make studying gone. You still got to do it. Okay, and this is one of those things where, hopefully I talked about it in class. If you are ahead, you certainly are welcome to do other things. Okay, I think I'm running out of time here. But yeah, take responsibility for yourself here, okay? And I'll be here to help you. So that's it.